So most coaches today don't really have that deep of a understanding of anatomical principles or structures. So today I'm going to be going through my human anatomy textbook right here that I used during college. I'm a med student, so that's why I have it. And then I'm going to be highlighting the appendicular skeleton, so not the ribs or anything in here, but your shoulder, your arm, your legs, all that stuff. All right, so the highlighted regions are going to be your appendicular skeleton. So from your shoulder blade down and then from your pelvis distally. All right, so the first thing we're looking at is your clavicle and your scapula. So here's just an x-ray view of the clavicle and the shoulder blade or the scapula. These both glide around the front of your sternum and the back of your ribs. This just allows for more fluid shoulder movement and support of the humerus. And here's more independent views of the scapula. So it's going to be, this is where your shoulder sits, and then there's going to be lots of ligaments and stuff that comes around all three sides to hold your ball socket in place. This is why this is so fragile, is because it doesn't have it's not supported by bone, it's only supported by soft tissues. All right, so this brings us to our humerus. This is the head. This is what's going to sit in your ball socket in the shoulder. This is the trochlea, where it will rotate like this. And then your capitulum, which facilitates this. So it allows it to rotate both rotationally and flexion. Now, here's the posterior. This is the olecranon fossa. You'll see why we have this in a second. But this is just the back. This is also a little bit of the pad that the trochlea makes. All right, now this gets a little bit more complicated because we have the radius and the ulna. This is what makes up your forearm and why it's able to rotate like this. Now, so this is the olecranon. If you look back in the video to the olecranon fossa I just now went over, this is what prevents your elbow, and this is what locks out your elbow. So it prevents your elbow from going past 180 degrees by hitting the bone. So this is why we don't want you to swing, like focusing on keeping a straight arm, because what happens is you can get bone bruises in here, and then also you can damage the joint or even break off your olecranon. And then here's some more of the structures. So that's your hand. I'm not going to go over the hand just because it's very simple. It's not really involved in tennis, to be honest. But so this will rotate, and this will actually fold over. So let me go to a rotated view right here. So see how it folds over when it rotates. So this is also another reason why we don't want to focus on rotating, because if these hit too much, you can have pain in here. Part 2 coming soon.